Hello, my name is Ashley Sharp. I am a CADC Family Enrichment Program member as well as the CADC Scholarship Single Parent recipient. I would like to thank CADC for their help in helping me to become self-sufficient. I'm a single mother of 5 children, and CADC has been a big help to me and my children over the last few years. I moved to Texarkana, Arkansas in 2019, March, and I was led to this facility through another program, my son's school, and I was introduced to Miss Vicky, and I was helped with the F.A.C.E program and getting services, and I also worked at Whataburger here in town. However, I always struggle as a single mom. It's a fast food job, so it only goes so far in helping me with the bills and everything. And I will always, come back to get help from the F.A.C.E program. But deep down inside, I wasn't satisfied, and I didn't know how I was going to proceed in becoming self-sufficient. And so Miss Vicky, she will always ask, hello, how are you doing? How are the kids doing? Are you still working at Whataburger? And I would really appreciate that. And little did she know that she was planting seeds of, I can do this, in my heart. So I continued, as I said, to get services, and then March 2020 came and the COVID-19 pandemic began. Little did I know that in December 2020, I would lose my mother to breast cancer, metastatic breast cancer. My mother was a big help to me. But all through 2020, Miss Vicky, as well as my caseworker, her name was Miss Natisha, she was a big help to me. Through the isolation, she would still call to check on me to see how I was doing. And yes, those months were very frustrating, but Miss Natisha, she would still be patient with me and follow up with me. I also worked still throughout the pandemic, as well as getting my kids to school, and that was just so challenging. But she always encouraged me to keep going and would ask me about my goals. And at the time, I would still get services, although it was social distancing. Miss Vicky, she would still kindly ask, are you still working? Have you thought about going to school? And at the time, I wasn't ready for school. I didn't see school again in my future. So I told her no, and I just kept with that same, just 9 to 5 fast food, but still struggling. So as I mentioned before, I did lose my mother in December of 2020. My mother was a big help to me emotionally, financially, and she was my right-hand person. And so that took a toll on me. So 2021 rolled around, again, still struggling at Whataburger, and I would still come to get F.A.C.E services, but I began to ask myself, Ashley, is this what you really want? And I was still unsatisfied at my job, didn't find fulfillment. And so those seeds of, I care, Ashley, how are you doing? How are the kids? They began to grow into my heart, and I began listening to those seeds that Miss Vicky had planted in my heart. And so August of 2022, I decided to enroll in Texarkana Community College to become a registered nurse. And in August of 2023, I began the program, the ADN program, and I've been very happy ever since. And so I would really like to thank CADC for their provision for single parents as well as other families in the community. And I would like to thank you all for the scholarship program, the Family Enrichment Program, and other programs to help ones try to achieve self-sufficiency.
Thank you, Ms. Sharp.
Yay!